to cycle 3, week 21, hand motions. We're gonna start with timeline. So for timeline, we have World War II, which is W, move to the side and put 2 fingers, World War II, and President Franklin D. Roosevelt. So for the littles, this is gonna be difficult, but I'll do the sign. We're gonna do Franklin, which is an F, D, R. F, D, R. Franklin D. Roosevelt. And then for Stalin and the USSR, we're going to outline his mustache. Stalin and the USSR and the Katyn massacre. We're going to sign kill, which is a flat hand, and then this finger is like a knife. You're killing, it's going through, kill. And then this is the sign for lots of people. So a massacre is when you kill lots of people. And then United Nations Forum, we're just linking 2 fingers. It could be these 2 or these 2. And then the Cold War, shivering, it's cold, and signing war. Gandhi and India's independence, we are doing a G hand, and then point to your right here for India. And for independence, we're showing slave arms and breaking free. Jewish state established, the sign for Jewish is showing their beard right here. And then for state, the sign for state is you hold up a hand, kind of like we did for Calvin's Institutes of the Christian Religion or Babylon, but this time for state, we're doing an S hand. Jewish state established. And then we have Mao and communist victory in China.
World War II and President Franklin D. Roosevelt. Stalin of the USSR and the Katyn massacre. The United Nations formed. The Cold War. Gandhi and India's independence. Jewish state established. Mao and communist victory in China.
Now we're going to move on to math. Math, we have the associative law. So we're doing the associative law for addition and multiplication. They're pretty much the same except for one's addition, one's multiplication. So we have, when it says in the song, this is associative law for addition, we're just going to put up an addition sign. We're doing a plus sign. So it's going to be open parentheses. We're going to make our body an open parentheses. And it's going to say really fast A plus B. So I'm going to sign. The littles probably won't be able to get this, but I'll sign it so they can see it. A, B, and then we're going to do close parentheses, C. And then they're going to do equals A, open parentheses, B plus C, close parentheses. And then they're going to go to the associative law for multiplication. So we're going to do an X for multiplication. And we're going to do the same thing we did above. Open parentheses, A, B, close parentheses, C, open parentheses, sorry, not open parentheses, A, open parentheses, B, C, close parentheses. Be a little workout.
Like this. Opening parenthesis, A plus B, closing parenthesis, plus C equals A plus opening parenthesis, B plus C closing parenthesis. The associative law for multiplication goes something like this. Opening parenthesis, A times B, closing parenthesis, times C equals A times opening parenthesis, B times C closing parenthesis.
Almost like a tongue tire. Yeah. Okay. Now history. Tell me about the U.S. astronauts. So in 1969, we're going to hold up 9 fingers. 1969, U.S. astronaut Neil Armstrong and Edwin Aldrin. We're going to, for their last names, we're going to do 2 A's. Armstrong, Aldrin. were the first men to walk on the moon. So we can sign, we have options. We can sign walk and moon, or we can pretend like we're walking on the moon. With the littles, I might pretend like we're walking on the moon.
U.S. astronauts. In 1969, U.S. astronauts Neil Armstrong and Edwin Aldrin were the first men to walk on the moon.
In 1969, U.S. astronauts Neil Armstrong and Edwin Aldrin were the first men to walk on the moon.
So maybe we'll do one of those signs for when they say it, and then a different, we'll do, when they do the music, we'll do the other sign. Okay, then we're gonna move on to Latin. Latin, we're on John 1 verse 6, which is whose name was John, qui, whose, nomen, name, was Johannes. So that's John the Baptist. So John, whose name was John. We're referring to John the Baptist, so we do John the Baptist. Qui, nomen, erat, Johannes. Sorry, Johannes. What does the theory of evolution rely on? The theory, we're going to do thinking, of evolution relies on the belief. We're going to do like we did for faith, like we're grabbing onto something and we're pulling it to our heart. We are believing in it. So thinking, believe. Theory of evolution relies on the belief that life began. So we're going to do kind of like we did weep the life. We're doing 2 L hands and they're coming up from our waist to our chest. Life, and if there's time, we'll do a start, began. Life began as a chance combination. We're going to link fingers for combination. A chance combination of non-living things. Thinking, belief, and then we have life began and combination.
The theory of evolution relies on the belief that life began as the chance combination of non-living things.
Now for English, we're doing subordinate clause. So a subordinate clause does not express a complete thought and cannot stand alone. It's also known as a dependent clause.
Subordinate clause. A subordinate clause does not express a complete thought and cannot stand alone. Also known as a dependent clause.
Okay, geography, we are going to Native American regions. So we have the eastern woodlands. We're going to do the sign for tree, but we're going to do like lots of trees. Lots of trees. So woodlands. And then we have the plains. We're going to hold up a flat hand. And then the plateau, we're going to raise the flat hand because it's raised up. Northwest coast, we're going to pretend like we're on the northwest coast. So we have our telescope and we're looking out to sea. And then for California, we're going to surf. Great Basin, we're going to make like a valley. Southwest, we're going to pretend to be a cowboy again, like we did for Austin, Texas, and we're going to lasso our cattle.
Eastern woodlands, plains, plateau, northwest coast, California and Great Basin, southwest.
Is it for cycle 3, week 21 hand motion.